Bojo, Ozawa Benisi Queen Indigenous Cause, and Mkiwaju Nindonji, Magazine Dodam. My name's Jolene, and I'm really honored to be your MC for today. And before we start anything, I would like to ask Elder Sheila DeCourt to start us off in a good way with a prayer.
Bonjour, Gakanawe, Indigenous Cause, Nibin Gimiwan, Benezi Wazasu, and Emki Waju, Nindoji, Misquatezi, Nindodam. Hello, everyone. My name is Summer Rain, and I come from the Thunderbird Nest of Thunder Mountain here in the community of Fort William First Nation. And my name is, did I say that? My Summer Rain. And I'm also Turtle Clan, but as I was introduced, I'm also known as Sheila DeCourt, and it's an honor to be here to do this beautiful opening and to set this special event off in a good way. Since we've already smudged, I'm not going to light my smudge now, because I've already smudged and we all smudged. So I'm just going to open with the prayer. Bonjour, Gichimanatu, Nukumisak, Mashomasak, Indigenous Cause, Nibin Gimiwan, Benezi Wazasu, and Emki Waju, Nindoji, Misquatezi, Nindodam. Giga Simoke, Migwich Gamatagos, Migwich and Emki Waju, Migwich Nani Biju, and Ishinabi Gichigami. Migwich Gakana Adusokonik, Gakana Inawe Maganag. Migwich Mama Aki, Hasema, Mashkade Wingwash, Gishkandag. Migwich Nibiwabo, Migwich Nuden, Migwich Mituguk, Migwich Mino Bamadiswin. Migwich Wabano, Jawano, Nigabewino, Gibedino. Migwich Nugam, Migwich Sigwan. Migwich Mino Yawin, Mino Sewin, Mino Deb Sewin, Mino Biggie Hausen. Migwich created for this beautiful day to celebrate a special inauguration. We ask that we just bring our minds into this space as we are here on our beautiful sacred mountain of Winemki Waju, Thunder Mountain. This is a sacred mountain, and so it's an honor to be hosting the community of Fort William, hosting this very special event today here on our beautiful powwow sacred grounds, where we would normally be having a powwow in this circle. So it's nice that we're able to use this powwow ground for something else that's special. And so these are very sacred grounds up here. And so with that being said, I just want to say welcome. Bindigin, welcome to everyone here on our traditional lands of Fort William First Nation. Ahaw, Miigwech, Miigwech, Miigwech. And then the Sisters of Turtle Island are going to open with a song. We're going to call on the grandfathers to be here as we celebrate this special event. And so, that being said, sisters. We're going to be singing into the four directions, so we're going to be seeing us turning. So the east.
Yeah.
such lovely singing, and the smells of the smudge still going just adds to it. And now I'm going to ask Elder Jean Nawagishik to come up and do his pipe ceremony.
Where's my,
Here, you need matches?
my drum? You guys hide my drum on me?
Oh,
You gotta do it in the Gaza. Gotcha.
Wagon.
So, good morning, folks. Thank you. It's an honor to do, light up my pipe here for this special day. And it's not a pipe ceremony. I carry my pipes anywhere I go, and anyone there's a special gathering, you know. So I'll open with this song and honoring and respecting the pipe, and invite the grandfathers and the grandmothers that come into this arbor to come and join us for this celebration. Okay, Jimmy Rich. Mission, Nanak Dawam, the Noemagnak, which came Gavich Gabatongo and the Shomis, Unong Hagizikak, Wadake, Ginas Magabiang, Wabanong, Shaunong, Gabinong, Kiwednong, Mama de Kimo, Yini Buyang, Mishomis, Quendamang, Wenishtabe, Bamad Zwin, Mishomis, Chimiwets, and the squad, no Pogan, as a sona, Mishomis, Miwech. Come and join me there. You're the star. Shomas, Wabnong and Lach, the Wino Egg to Pogan, and like dog mission, and like dog mission, and Shomas. How to Janenda, I mean, more even no more Hagizika, Kajigizika, Mashomas, Migach. Shomas, Shalonong, and like no more Nano Egg to Pogan, and like dog mission, more. Ini yang mo wagi siya wagi skong gitu to pogan mishomis migach. Mishomis gabi nung constitution kas seva pogan git monak anak do mission anak do mission mo git nak wagi yang mishomis migach. Mashomas, Kiwit ng Constellation na Kasi, mga po, give mo nagdoa mission, nagdoa ang mga nag-beach kaya mo, alis ka mo tumungkol Mashomas project, Ingaged. Okay, what I like to do you smoke?
I will today.
You don't have to. You don't
I'm okay.
I don't want to get you started. You could- Okay.
Yeah, you don't inhale.
Don't inhale, just puff it. I don't smoke, so I've been puffing this for over 30, 40 years now. So not hooked yet. So what I'm going to do is, since you smoked a pipe and we did a ceremony, a special, and I want you to carry this eagle feather for you. Wherever you go, that will guide you in your journey with Lakehead University, you know. And you could fix it up, you know, like tie it up. If you drop it on the ground, you gotta give it away. It's very sacred.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Big Witch.
That's what we do, and we carry eagle feathers to guide us. Make sure we do the right thing all the time. And every time. Hear that, staff? Okay. And you ladies want to do the song? Honor? Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
We're we're going to do the Legacy Honor Song. And this song, there's a rapid beat in the beginning, which signifies the eagle coming in for a landing. And then another rapid beat at the end, which signifies the eagle taking off to take our prayers up to the Creator. So what the song translates to is, I heard the eagle, I saw the eagle, I go with the eagle, and I honor the eagle. So this is a very significant song and very appropriate, especially now with the eagle feather being offered and presented in this way, because the eagle is considered the messenger to the Creator, and it's our most sacred bird. So, so we're going to be singing that song now. Well, hey, well, hey, well, hey, well, hey. Well, hey, well, hey, well, hey, well, hey, hey, oh.
I just want to say miigwech to Elder Jean and Sheila and Elder Sheila for starting us off in such a beautiful way with such beautiful prayers, and it's just lovely, these gifts and words that we're receiving. Up next, I would like to ask Maria Vassinelli, the board chair, Board of Governors, to come up and do a land acknowledgement.
Lakehead University respectfully acknowledges its campuses are located on the traditional lands of Indigenous peoples. Lakehead Thunder Bay is located on the traditional lands of the Fort William First Nation, signatory to the Robinson Superior Treaty of 1850. Lakehead Aurelia is located on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe. The Anishinaabe include the Ojibwe, the Ottawa, and Potawatomi nations, collectively known as the Three Fires Confederacy. Lakehead University acknowledges the history that many nations hold in the areas around our campuses and is committed to a relationship with First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples based on the principles of mutual trust, respect, reciprocity, and collaboration in the spirit of reconciliation.
Miigwech for the land acknowledgements. So as I said earlier, my name is Ozawa Benisikwe, but in English it's Jolene Banning. I am a journalist, a mom, and a kokum in training. And I say in training because I feel like these babies and the youth have so much to teach us. And today we're here to celebrate the installment of a new leadership at Lakehead University. But we have to remember that it was only 3 years ago mass graves were found in Kamloops, BC, Indian Residential School. Children were forced. They were taken from their homes, from their families, all in the name of getting an education. So here's a reminder to everyone here of the past, and to ensure that our future leaders in education never forget, and to keep trying to right the wrongs of the past. And I feel like things are changing. It looks like things are changing. We have a new president, and she's already here showing us such commitment to learning and to being with us on our land and to being present on our sacred mountain and acknowledging us. So with that, I'm going to welcome also from our land, our chief, Michelle Solomon.
Good morning, Ani Bojo, Oshki Mekana Ikwe Dejnakas, Makwa Dodem, and Nemki Waju and Doji. So, as I've been introduced, I'm the chief of what they call Fort William First Nation. But as I've introduced myself, my spirit name is New Path Woman, and I say that I'm from this beautiful sacred mountain in Nemki Waju. And I do say that because Fort William First Nation is a name that was given to us. We were told that that was the name of our community. That is not a name that came from us. It did not come from our ancestors. So it's very important that, you know, that is acknowledged, and that is a piece of the history that we now work with, and we will learn more as we go along. In thinking about this important day, you know, I think it's really important to have started in this good way with prayer, with drum song, and just really that is what brings us the teachings that we need, and that is what calls in our ancestors to help us on this journey that we're embarking on. And, you know, it would not be complete without people from this community, not just myself. We have youth here who has been a significant part of coming to this event, and that is Donna Palche and her mom and her auntie. and that to me, when I think about a relationship to this land, I think about my mother and my grandmother and my great-grandmother and my great-great-grandmother and my aunties, and they all played such a significant role in how we've come to this day today. And so having the installation of new President Gillian, this side, this is a responsibility. Receiving the sash is a responsibility. Receiving the eagle feather is a responsibility. And it speaks to the responsibility that you will be taking on in working with this community, other Indigenous people. But it really speaks to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission calls to action, and there's a commitment to that too, and there needs to be an ongoing commitment to that. And really, this is just one small part. Today is just one small part of that. But this, to me, demonstrates that there is that commitment to have that ongoing dialogue, that ongoing work that needs to happen, not just by the university president, but certainly you lead that in your organization, your institution, not just here, also in the Aurelia campus. So, and when I think about the beautiful sash that will be presented, I know it holds story of this land, it holds story of this people. And so, I'm so grateful that one of our young leaders was entrusted to do this work, Donis. And so that will be a significant symbol of the relationship, and you will carry that in your work. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge another young woman leader that is with us. She's one of our council members, and that's Desiree Morrisseau Shields. She's part of our council, but she's also part of the Sisters of Turtle Island, and it's really important that our women leaders are part of this work of bringing song, bringing teachings. And so, yes, we receive that from our beautiful elders like Sheila, but taking up that responsibility is really important. And so I'm really honored that Desiree is with us here in that way today. I'm excited. I'm excited about the possibilities that lay before us. I'm excited that, while this may be symbolic to some, I will personally look to the leadership of Lakehead University to have an ongoing relationship, to have ongoing dialogue about the importance of working together and the importance of understanding and reflecting the needs of the people that come to those education institutions. Jolene talked about, how the violence of education, the violence of the education system that has existed throughout history. And I have no doubt that there continues to be violent aspects of this, but the exciting part is taking this opportunity and ensuring that we bring kindness, respect, and love to this work, and that we reflect truth. We need to reflect truth. I see Sheldon here, Sheldon Bannon. He's one of our council members. So Sheldon, I just noticed that you were standing here, and just to acknowledge you. So yes, there is so much to celebrate. It is not just the installation of a president. It is taking a step on the path to reconciliation together, and each of us acknowledging that we have so much to learn, and that, every day we have opportunities to learn and to open our minds and open our hearts to what these possibilities really are. So for that, I'm really grateful to welcome you all here on behalf of the community of Nmkiwaju Fort William First Nation. So, miigwech.
Thank you for your words, Chief Michelle Solomon. They're beautiful, and it's true. Like, we do need to keep looking at the ongoing dialogue between us and the university and education, and we have to know that there's still lots of work to be done. But on that note, I'm going to invite Chancellor Rita Shelton Deverell to come up to the podium. My new friend and board member of CBC Radio.
So I have to take responsibility for that, being a director of CBC. Elders, Chief, I am seriously aware, as the Chancellor of Lakehead University, the trust, the honor, the responsibility, the obligations, and the joy that this represents. And am very grateful for your extending this invitation. The first time I came to the Lakehead was 1971 as a fairly recent immigrant. I'd been here 4 years and was driving from Aurelia to Regina, where I had a job. And it was the first time I became dimly aware of the need for truth and reconciliation. It hit me over the head in 1971, so that's 53 years ago. I think today that my ancestors are smiling. I'm working on a theater piece, I'm writing a theater piece called Twice a Slave. And I think that my African ancestors, forced across in the Atlantic slave trade, are smiling. And my Choctaw ancestors, forced onto the Trail of Tears to Texas and Oklahoma, are smiling. Thank you for this opportunity. You, like me, may have heard Dr. King's mountaintop speech many times, but I've never felt a need to quote it until today. Said Dr. King, I don't know what's going to happen next. We have difficult times ahead, but it doesn't matter now, for I have been to the mountaintop. Thank you for the trust, for the honor, for the obligations, the responsibility, and the joy of inviting us to the mountaintop.
Wow. I don't doubt for one moment that all of our ancestors are smiling down on us, especially being here on our mountain to have this amazing celebration. And with that, I'd like to invite the Sisters of Turtle Island back up to do an honor song.
It's kind of funny a little bit, because the honor song was going to be the honor song, but that's okay. We have a backup. We're gonna do the Ngani song. It's about a leader, and you know, we got women leaders, right? So that's what it's about. a woman leader, empowering our women to take up that leadership role. And it's a fun song, too. So, yeah, so that's the song we're going to do.
Oh my gosh, that is one of my most favorite songs because I have to tell you, it brings me right back up to Sugar Bush with our with one of our drummers that used to come up there and sing it all the time, Beau Bouchard. So now we're here to the exciting part of the day. We're into the installation proceedings. So I'd like to invite Maria Vasinelli back up to the stage or podium.
Here we are, the most important part of the day, and I want to thank these strong women behind me for their words so far. Madam Chancellor, as the chair of the Lakehead University Board of Governors, I have the honor to present to you Gillian Siddall. On behalf of the Board of Governors of Lakehead University, I ask you to install Gillian Siddall as the 8th President and Vice-Chancellor of Lakehead University. I'd now like to ask the audience to rise.
I think we want to be heard. We do, we do, we do. Do you, Gillian Siddall, pledge yourself to perform the duties of the President and Vice-Chancellor of Lakehead University as described by the statutes of the university, and do you promise to defend the rights and to promote the welfare of the university and the members thereof?
I do so promise.
In the name of Lakehead University, I now install you, Gillian Siddall, in the office of the President and Vice-Chancellor of the University, and I invest you with the authority and charge you with the responsibility pertaining to that office. Andrea and Maria is here. Please stand.
I think I missed an arm on this side. There we go.
I now ask Chief Michelle Solomon and Donis Peltier to rise.
Oh, I think we're all at a loss for words at this beautiful installation process, but I think our new president has some words for us.
Oh my goodness. I do have written words that I'm going to get to in a moment, not being quite as skilled at speaking with no notes as our Chancellor or Chief Solomon. But before I go to my notes, I want to say a few things that are not in my notes. I want to thank Elder Jean for the pipe ceremony and including me in that, and for this gift, which I understand to be very precious and very meaningful, and which I will carry with me and use its wisdom and guidance as I take on the responsibilities of this role. And I want to just say what a moving experience this has been so far, and just such a pleasure. So I'm going to move to my notes now, or I'm going to start saying things that are in my notes and I'll get all confused. So let me say bonjour and good morning, everyone. My name is Gillian Siddall, and I am honored to be serving as the current president and vice-chancellor of Lakehead University, which resides on the traditional lands of Fort William First Nation in this region and on Rama First Nation in Simcoe County. I want to begin by paying my respects to Elder Sheila DeCourt, Chief Michelle Solomon, the elders of Fort William First Nation, Elder Jean Nowajikik, Gail Bannon, the cultural coordinator and mountain keeper, the Sisters of Turtle Island's Women's Drum Group, Fort William First Nation counselors, Chancellor Rita Deverell, Lakehead University board members, many of whom are here today, colleagues from the university, including all who had a hand in creating this special day. And Jolene, thank you for serving as MC today. That was such a lovely surprise for me. Excuse me. I want to acknowledge members of my family who are here today. My partner, Laurel Forshaw, who is always an inspiration, and my mother, Mattie Siddall, who has shown me how to live life with integrity and joy. I am so grateful that they are here, and I want to thank them for the incredible support they give me. I also want to acknowledge my wonderful mother-in-law and father-in-law, Sharon and John Forshaw, and my sister-in-law, Kim Forshaw, and Ian and Marlene, who are also here today. I'm so delighted to see them. Special greetings to members of my family who were not able to be here in person, but who are joining the ceremony via live stream. My brother John, his wife Monisha, and daughter Uma, his son James, James's wife Nikki, and James's mother Erica, and many friends. I also want to acknowledge my good friend Jill McKay, who has come from Toronto to be here today, and Yolana Wanakamik, who is the president of the Alumni Association and with whom I have a long friendship. I want to remember my father today, Jim Siddall, who modeled for me a passion for post-secondary education, and my stepfather, Alan Moffat, who watched my developing career with great interest and support, and who had been really looking forward to this event, and so I'm sorry that he wasn't able to attend. I want to thank those who have traveled to be here for what is for me a very special occasion, and all of my wonderful colleagues who are here today now I've now learned how to say this, but what I have in my notes is throwing me off from how to say it. This land that we are on, somebody say it for me. Anepkiwaju. Thank you. Anepkiwaju. To those who are watching on the Thunder Bay campus, on the Aurelia campus, and everyone who is watching online, hello, and thank you for joining us today. Today is about formally recognizing the commitment I have made to serve Lakehead University in this role. There are many responsibilities that come with stepping into the role of president, and it is an honor and a privilege for me to take on those responsibilities. I have spent my entire working life serving the purpose of post-secondary education, and I believe profoundly in its importance. The Honorable Justice Murray Sinclair has made clear his belief that education is an essential component of reconciliation. He states in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's report that education is both the cause of tremendous pain and trauma for Indigenous peoples in Canada because of the residential schools, and that it is the pathway for healing and Indigenous resurgence. This idea that education is the pathway for Indigenous and non-Indigenous people to move forward together in the spirit of reconciliation, reciprocity, respect, and relationship moves me greatly and inspires me to do the work I do in this role. Justice Murray Sinclair's words speak to the power of education in its ability to be dangerously destructive or eminently empowering. For me, one of the most important responsibilities that comes with my role as president is to work every day to ensure that the education we offer at Lakehead University is empowering for everyone, and that our doors are open for anyone who wishes to attend. It has become commonplace for universities and other organizations to make land acknowledgements at the beginning of events. They are an important act of reconciliation as they acknowledge the original stewards of this land and remind us all of the fact that every day we live our lives on this land, we owe a debt to the original peoples. We owe a commitment to acknowledge the damage caused by colonialism and to the promise of a future in which we commit to working together through reconciliation. We have to be sure, though, that we go beyond just making these statements and that our actions align with our words. In the context of reconciliation, those of us who are non-Indigenous need to ask, what does it mean to acknowledge that Lakehead University's Thunder Bay campus sits on the traditional lands of Fort William First Nation, or that its Orillia campus sits on the lands of Rama First Nation? For me, it means a personal commitment to ensure that Lakehead University maintains a close relationship with both nations. I look forward to many more conversations with Chief Solomon and Chief Williams about how Lakehead can meet the educational needs of people of all ages from both of those nations through academic programs, student support services, and an environment in which students from both nations see themselves reflected as they pursue their education with us. When I arrived at Lakehead to take up this role as president, I sat down with Chief Solomon and with Chief Williams to talk about a way to acknowledge my appointment while signaling my dedication to furthering Lakehead's commitment to reconciliation and deepening our partnership with the nations. The chiefs were supportive, and Chief Solomon generously offered to host the installation ceremony on Inepki Waju. I am incredibly honored and grateful to be welcomed and hosted in this way on this sacred land. And I see it as a profound acknowledgement that in Thunder Bay, I serve in this role on the traditional lands of Fort William First Nation. Being here today means so much to me, and it speaks to the commitment we have made to work in partnership to advance reconciliation in the spirit of reciprocity, respect, and trust. On June 6th, I will join Chief Williams in Orillia for a small gathering hosted by Rama First Nation to honor the traditional land on which Lakehead resides and to affirm the mutual commitment between Chief Williams and myself to work in close partnership with the community's needs at the heart of everything we do. As I stand here today, I reflect on the fact that I have now been serving as Lakehead University's president for almost a year, and I have spent much of that time meeting with and listening to faculty, staff, and students on both campuses. It has been wonderful to reacquaint with people I knew from my earlier years at Lakehead and to meet many new people as well. I have spent many hours consulting with faculty, staff, and students about their hopes, ideas, and dreams for Lakehead University. The themes that are emerging align closely with my own vision for the university: reconciliation, a deep commitment to serving and enriching the regions of our two campuses, and a long-standing commitment to being a university that provides access for many students in our regions who may face barriers to attending university. Many students who may not have seen themselves attending university but found their place at Lakehead go on to succeed in their studies and become engineers, nurses, entrepreneurs, business managers, educators, doctors, lawyers, artists, musicians, politicians working for nonprofit organizations. They succeed because of their dedication to their studies and because of the support, guidance, and excellent quality of education that Lakehead provides. Lakehead students also benefit from our university's outstanding research and innovation programs, and we are working hard to advance our research and innovation work to ensure that students continue to have access to world-class opportunities led by distinguished faculty members. One of my core values as a leader is to work collaboratively and listen to and elevate voices from all areas of the university. Part of our collective reconciliation work is to incorporate different ways of being in community with one another, to question and rethink old systems and structures, to find better, more inclusive ways of mapping our future that incorporates diverse perspectives and experiences. As your president, I am committed to working collaboratively with the Lakehead community to reimagine our future. The post-secondary sector is in a time of change. The sector faces a number of serious challenges, and those of us at Lakehead are feeling the weight of those challenges too. But I have a deep well of hope and optimism for what lies ahead for Lakehead University. When faced with change, we must innovate and evolve. I have every confidence in this incredible community's ability to do just that. Each day, each conversation I have with students and members of our faculty and staff, I am invigorated by the passion that you bring to this community and to the commitment you have shared to our future. Before I wrap up my remarks, I want to say a few words about the regalia that I'm wearing. These robes bring together a mix of traditions and symbolize in that sense the commitment that I am making and that my community is making to this community of Fort William First Nation. The blue is a traditional color of Lakehead University. The beading incorporates Anishinaabe traditions and creative practices. And my own Scottish heritage is signified by the thistles on my hat and the buttons on the robes. The robes also bring together the work of three amazing women designers. Beverly Barnes designed the robes and hat. Donis Pelche designed this beautiful, beautiful sash, and you must come up and have a closer look at it once this part of the day is done. And Donis Pelche designed this beautiful sash. So we put out a call looking for artists from Fort William First Nation to do this work, and Donis submitted an application, and we were just delighted, and she happens to be a Lakehead student, which made it even more special. And I've had some occasions to meet with Donis, and her aunt works at the university, a very proud aunt, I must say, and I had the pleasure of meeting her mother today as well. The sash for the Aurelia campus it is designed by Melissa Benson, who is a member of Rama First Nation, and that one I will wear when I'm at events in Aurelia. Indeed, I will wear these robes at every convocation ceremony during my time as president. They will signify the commitment made here today for me to serve Lakehead to the best of my ability, and that while Lakehead University has many partnerships locally and around the globe, our primary relationship is with the First Nations, who are our neighbors and on whose land we do our work. I want to end by thanking Chief Solomon once again, and I can't remember what side she's on. There she is. Chief Solomon, your offer at our very first meeting to host this ceremony on this sacred land moved me profoundly. I know we are going to have a strong partnership, and this ceremony is a powerful symbol of that. Miigwech, and thank you everyone so much for being here.
Oh, Miigwech, for your powerful words, and I really love the commitment that you made to, rethink old ways, because we can't get stuck in the past, right? We need to move forward, and I think we're moving forward in a good way, by you know, having friends like Donis. But I know everyone's really excited to get a closer look at this robe, and so I'm going to ask the Sisters of Turtle Island Women's Drum Group to come up and do a closing song.
I just want to say one thing, and she's probably going to kill me, but I failed to acknowledge somebody that did a lot of work for the preparation of this event today. Well, there's more than one person, but from Fort William First Nation, Gail Bannon, you know, she was up here this morning with the sun. She was up here greeting the sun this morning, and, you know, sacred fire. So that important part of the work cannot be understated. And, you know, far too often we go to ceremony, you know, we show up in our with our towels or whatever it is we need, or skirts, but there's a fire keeper that has been there for hours before we get there, you know. And so you know, I just don't want that to be overlooked. And of course, you know, I know, Rosanna, you played a big part in this too, but let's not ever forget the people that do the heavy lifting for us to come and sit down in our comfortable seats and just be in the moment. That a lot of work has happened in the background. So miigwech.
So at the beginning, we called in the grandfathers and our ancestors to be here, and so now we need to send them back. So we're going to do the traveling song to send them back, and also to send you on your travels after you leave the mountain today. We don't have a word for goodbye in our language, so we say Minawa Gawabamin until we meet again. And so, with that being said, we'll do the traveling song.
So I'm just going to thank everyone for coming to witness the installation of the 8th president for Lakehead University. And I'm going to just say the traveling closing song was our way of saying goodbye. Thank you for coming. And I bet you now everyone wants to get pictures with Donis and the president and this robe. So I'm going to let you guys snap away.